Visually impaired and physically incapacitated persons will be educated on their rights as voters and the voting process during the Voters Education Campaign for Persons with Disabilities, which began on Wednesday at the National Library. The campaign is being facilitated by the Ghana Elections Commission. GECOM's chairman, Justice Retired Claudette Singh, revealed that while the commission is aware of concerns regarding the voting by proxy alternative, the constitutional agency is restricted in making the necessary changes in the absence of the necessary legislation.
This method of voting does not augur well with persons with disabilities, since there is a concern that they cannot guarantee that the individual would vote in conformity with instructions of the visually impaired electors, unless you may have a close relative or friend. While GECOM is sympathetic to these complaints, there is need to have the necessary legislation implemented.
Justice Singh noted that the Commission has successfully incorporated sign languages in most of the voters' education programs and assured that recommendations are being made for the establishment of a law reform commission, which will cater to the voting needs of persons with disabilities in a more holistic manner.
I will urge the Commission, as soon as the law reform commission is established, to address your concerns so that the enabling legislation can be passed to give effect to your needs.
Executive member of the Guyana Society for the Blind, Ganesh Singh, noted that the campaign will be taken to other regions over the next 2 weeks.
We are in the process of developing some audio clips and a brochure that will be forwarded to the Ghana Elections Commission, so that their Elections Day staff can be fully aware of how to interact and communicate with persons living with disabilities. Because we all are aware in Guyana, the culture sometimes is not always open and welcoming to persons with disabilities and can be negative at times. So we want to not have those situations on Elections Day.
The current legislation has no provisions in place for persons with disabilities to vote with Braille. However, the legislation confers a right to vote by proxy to persons who are unable or likely to be unable by reason of blindness or other physical incapacities. Proxy voting may be referred to as the procedure of delegating the right to vote by one person to another on the latter's behalf. During proxy voting, in the absence of the particular person requesting a proxy, his or her vote will be secured by some other person, so designated to vote by the person requesting a proxy. Tamika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.